What's good, YouTube, man? We back on another video, back with another reaction. And y'all seen from that title, man, we got Giannis. I ain't gonna try to pronounce his last name. Trade to the Warriors with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, man. I don't know if this video is true or what. It was made 2 weeks ago. I saw it. I was like, I'm trying to make a reaction, but I don't know what to react to. Then I came across this, so that's an automatic reaction video, man. So, that being said, man, we won't go ahead and get into it.
Are going to look next season? Hey, do you want to win a PS5 with Madden NFL 21 and NBA 2K21? We'll be announcing the winner as soon as they come out, so be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. Before we start the video, we want to mention that we're going to be sharing some very exclusive information, so make sure you guys watch the video all the way until the end, because we may have just found where Giannis will be finishing off the rest of his NBA career. Giannis Antetokounmpo had another poor postseason run with the Milwaukee Bucks. The top-seeded team in the East was eliminated in just the second round. Additionally, Giannis struggled throughout the series against the Miami Heat's defense. The Greek Freak won his second MVP in a row, which surrounded itself with a lot of controversy due to the poor postseason he and his team performed.
Ain't gonna lie, I heard something. But when the bubble had first came back, Chris Middleton hasn't touched the basketball since it ended, and Giannis was like, if they don't win this season, then he's leaving because he feel like they don't have the same mindset as him. He's trying to chase a ring, and he don't have the help that he need over there, and they don't have the work ethic that he has at the Bucks. So he said if they didn't win, that he was gonna get traded. So I mean, I can't blame the man for it. Everybody wants a ring. Anthony Davis left the New Orleans Pelicans to get a ring, you feel me? And he got the ring. So, I mean, I guess at this point, KD left OKC and go to the Warriors to get a ring. So, at this point, I just feel like people just leaving their teams to get a ring because they've been loyal to this team for so long. But it's just so long that you kind of get used to losing, and nobody wants that. Like you got this good talent on a trash team but he being loyal. And y'all, at the end of the day, y'all can't get that man what he want, bro. He want a ring. He staying loyal to y'all. But now he gone. I know for a fact Giannis gonna get traded. I don't know where, but he gonna get traded. I don't know if it's where he's saying is they gonna go, but he gonna get traded. I'm letting y'all know this right now.
Most NBA fans wanted and expected LeBron to win it, but as we all know, Giannis ended up pulling through, and the critics thought that he deserved it fair and square due to his regular season performance. But it seems like his journey as a Bucks player is approaching its end. There is always a chance Giannis might walk out in the 2021 free agency. For Milwaukee, letting a superstar go without a return could mean trouble. There are multiple rumors saying he wants out.
Oh yeah, if Giannis lead the Bucks, oh that's over with. That's over with, man. Chris Middleton gonna leave too. Yeah, that's dead, man.
And there's just too much information surrounding his trade, so arguing it's false and it's not going to happen is nonsense. It's the most talked about trade in the 2020 offseason so far due to the super team the Warriors could once again.
Also, I heard he was going to the Miami Heat. Miami Heat, Warriors, and that's just about all I heard. And I heard about Derrick Rose trying to go to the Lakers or something like that. You feel me? It's a lot of trades that can go down this offseason that could change who can win. Like you remember last year how they was making all them trades with the big threes, well, or big twos, whatever. They had KD, DeAndre Jordan, and Kyrie Irving. You had you still had the Warriors three. You had Anthony Davis went to the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George went to the Clippers. You feel me? They were just making super teams, bro. And then everybody thought the Clippers and the Lakers, or no, the Clippers or somebody else was gonna go to the finals and win it all. But you feel me? They got knocked out in the playoffs. So at this point, I don't even know what's going on, and I don't know what's gonna happen. What the future holds.
In their dynasty. Just imagine this. NBA fans were heated when KD had joined the Warriors. Imagine the controversy Giannis and the Warriors would receive once this trade happens. The Golden State Warriors are a definite destination for the Greek Freak. The Warriors would have the perfect system for Giannis to.
And I also feel like some NBA fans don't get it because like when they hated KD when he left OKC Thunder to go to the Warriors. But at the same time, y'all gotta put yourself in their shoes. He been at that team for the longest. Okay, they ain't got no ring, no nothing, bro. Dude, believe it or not, is coming to the end of his career, bro, and he still ain't got no ring. Like if him and Russell Westbrook couldn't do it, what make you think um he can do it by himself? Like, come on now. At the end of the day, the ultimate goal for an NBA player is to get a ring. That's one of their goals. Before they retire, they want to get a ring. They gonna do what it takes to get a ring, bro.
Thrive in. Just imagine needing to block the paint for Giannis not to drive while some of the best three-point shooters in NBA history are sitting behind the perimeter. That is going to be a nightmare for teams getting in their way of a championship. If players want to guard up more on Curry and Thompson, Giannis will simply have more lanes to drive to the bucket. The system would be insane. He will be surrounded by amazing shooters and will therefore have more lanes to drive to the bucket. The Warriors themselves are coming off a catastrophic season. They finished dead last in the league, but it awarded them the number 2 pick in the 2020
Exactly, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I said that they said that somebody told me that they were tanking or whatever, trying to get a high. That's why they did so bad. Because honestly, if you think about it, they had to try to do bad because you got to think about it. They've had less help on that team and done better. So don't you think they could have done better? They haven't been the at the bottom of the what you call it. They haven't been at the bottom of there for years, bro. So I'm pretty sure they could have made it. They could have made it somewhere now. But that was kind of smart of them because you got, I think this is the class with LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, and all them. You feel me? So they gonna have, if they get that Giannis, they get Giannis, and then they get one of those get a young Ford or something like that, bro. That team's gonna be unstoppable until either somebody gets a career injury, they retire, or you feel me, trades start happening. But other than that, they can be goated.
NBA draft. Their top 2 stars, Steph and Klay, were also out due to injuries.
Facts. Here we go.
Tyler,
Okay.
come on, y'all, come on now. Put them phones down, come on.
As we reopen, don't you want your pocket of America to still feel like its own? Where small businesses...
In their absence, it was too much for Draymond Green to carry the team to a respectable record. As
Alright, you guys, I'm back. I had to go.
better addition to their team than the Greek Freak himself. The Warriors are one of the few teams that have the pieces to trade for Giannis. They will have enough cap space to sign Giannis to a bigger deal once his contract expires. The best trade for both the teams would be Giannis in exchange for Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, Eric Paschall, Marquise Chris, Kai Bowman, and their 2020 first-round draft pick if needed. This trade could be fair for both the teams, and they won't have to pay.
Whoa. Now, you know they're not gonna trade that boy Draymond Green. Y'all know that for a fact. And that's a whole bunch, though. What that is, about 6 players, bro?
Too much luxury tax. Furthermore, the Bucks can avoid going into an immediate rebuilding phase with Green and Middleton as the best players.
God.
If the Bucks disagree and ask for more, you can always put Klay into the discussion. But the Warriors would not want to involve splitting the...
Hold on. Yeah, you bugging now, buddy. First you want to take Draymond Green off the Warriors. Now Klay Thompson? Come on now. No.
Splash Bros apart, as it would somewhat ruin the chemistry throughout the team. If the Golden State Warriors will ever be able to acquire Giannis, it'll have to be this.
You gotta understand, Steph and Klay are like this. You take one of them off, bro, you know how the others gonna perform, bro. Like, do y'all see the positive things they say about each other, bro? Y'all can't split them apart, bro. It's just it's not gonna work.
Offseason. Now, what could a trade package look like, including Giannis? For the second consecutive season, the Bucks finished the year with the best record in the Eastern Conference, but were jettisoned.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen, bro. All that train stuff, throw it out the window. Bow. Alright, bet. So, Giannis will go to free agency. Alright, bet. Warriors gonna be like, oh, snap. He free agency and we get to keep all our stuff? Alright. Hey, I'm gonna throw you a max. Bet. Let me come on over here. I'm gonna get a bag. I'm gonna get a ring. Alright. Boom. Draft come up. Second overall pick. Boom. guaranteed ring. That's the smartest thing to do. Either way it go, Giannis is not staying on the Bucks though.
From the postseason before reaching the NBA Finals. This year's loss to the Miami Heat in the conference, then they must trade him. They don't want him to become a free agent next season and leave the Bucks behind with nothing to gain. The more they wait...
Exactly, but then you got to take into consideration how the Bucks view this whole thing. They know how Giannis feels already. So my thing is, they either the Bucks are gonna do the trade, or Giannis is gonna go to free agency. Only two possible things. But if the Bucks propose the trade, that means they get who they want and they send Giannis to whoever he wants. That's the thing.
The more his value decreases. Golden State has been identified as the team willing to break the bank to sign the reigning MVP. Now, there is no way the Warriors can land Giannis without parting ways with a number of significant assets. They will pretty much have to commit their future to Antetokounmpo, something they should be more than willing to do if given the opportunity. I mean, they do want to still be a dynasty. The only thing stopping them is injuries, which is something they can avoid. The first trade proposal is sort of a best-case scenario for the Dubs. They part ways with Andrew Wiggins, who arrived in February as part of the D'Angelo Russell deal. This absolutely works in favor of the Warriors because they won't need to break up their core. They will, however, need to send over their 2020 first-round pick and their 2021 first-round pick. The Warriors will be saying goodbye to the possibility of acquiring a young and promising player in the draft over the next 2 years, which shouldn't be a problem. Curry and Thompson have many years ahead of them and aren't aging as much as someone like LeBron, who only has a few years ahead of him. For Milwaukee, this will be the most ideal package in terms of revamping their roster.
And the thing about that is, their main thing is shooting. They don't really rely on their athleticism. So if you think about it, they got more years than LeBron. LeBron, he focuses more on his athleticism. They're shooters. Like, they can care less about their athleticism. Like, as long as they still can shoot that rock like they did when they were back rookies, then they straight, bro.
Something that they will need to do with Giannis out of the picture. At just 25, Wiggins still has some star potential left, and he could be a very good player for Milwaukee over the next few years. They will also have an opportunity to select 2 top prospects in the next 2 drafts, something the team can build upon for the future. If this is something the Bucks are not willing to do, they can always ask for Klay Thompson. Now, whenever Klay Thompson is mentioned in a
like I said, Klay Thompson's not leaving.
Proposal, Warriors fans are not a big admirer of this. They don't want the Splash Bros to split up, but if Giannis is included in the picture, I don't necessarily know how I would feel about that if I was a Warriors fan myself. Klay Thompson has emerged as the biggest piece that might need to be moved in a potential Giannis trade. Breaking up the Splash Brothers, the very core of the Warriors dynasty, is not ideal for the Dubs. However, with the prize at stake, it's worth it. After all, there's no denying that Giannis is a better player than Thompson will ever be. Rookie Eric Paschall will need to be thrown in the mix, and so will the projected first overall pick of the 2020 draft. For the Bucks, a trio of Thompson, Chris Middleton, and Eric Bledsoe still remains to be a formidable one. Even if they opt to part ways with Middleton or Bledsoe, they still have a very promising stud in Paschall. First overall pick that is most likely going to be James Wiseman, and the Bucks.
I understand this video is mainly about Giannis getting traded to the Warriors, but what I'm getting from he's making it seem like they need Giannis to win another ring. They don't need Giannis to win another ring. They didn't need Giannis to win their first few rings. They didn't need KD to win that ring. They still got the 3 people that won the ring with Steph, Curry, Draymond. They don't need nobody, bro. I feel that's where this dude got it messed up. They think they need Giannis to win. They do not. If they want to go in that mode, they can get in that mode. Trust me. They can do it.
Have just guaranteed a solid future without Giannis. The best deal Golden State can offer Milwaukee without having to give up Thompson would probably need to involve both Wiggins and Draymond Green. Green is another key piece in the Dubs championship sides, but it could be...
That's what I'm saying. They're not finna give up... They probably will give up Draymond Green, I think. But they're not giving up Klay or Curry. That's dead. Especially not Curry. That's just out the window already.
Argued that Thompson provides more value than Green. The first round pick for 2020 is once again on the table. There is probably no scenario that the Bucks will part ways with Giannis Antetokounmpo without getting this in return, while Paschall is going to be added in to sweeten the pot. Milwaukee gets 2 great players in Wiggins and Green, and similar to the second scenario, they won't necessarily need to do a full revamp with these 2 on their side. The projected first overall pick gives them something to build on in years to come, with Green, Middleton, Bledsoe, and Brook Lopez all aged 28 or above. The Golden State Warriors have officially acquired the number 2 pick in the 2020 NBA draft.
And that's what I told y'all earlier. That's that fourth person that they need. Look, James Wiseman, I don't even know what position he played. Pretty sure he played like small forward, power forward, something like that. I know he a bigger person. I'm pretty sure. So, Curry at the 1, cool. Klay at the 2. Either Draymond or James Wiseman at the 3. Yeah. And then 4 is gonna be Giannis. They're not gonna run Giannis at center. That's just dumb. And then you're gonna have somebody's gonna have to play the 5. Simple, not that hard.
Means that the Golden State Warriors.
But the thing they don't need to go getting guards, because if it's only a certain amount of what you call it they can do with guards though. But if they manage to keep Wiggins, that's why I forget. If they manage to keep Wiggins, it can be Steph, Klay, Wiggins, Draymond, Anthony Edwards. Perfect lineup. Anthony Edwards is the good upcoming star. Feel me? Got Draymond, defensive stud. At the 3, you got no. Giannis, monster. Then you got Andrew, but then there's no room for my brother Draymond. So the trade will have to happen. Then they could trade Draymond because Draymond plays the 4. All right, so at the 3 you gonna have Wiggins. Okay, boom, 25 years old, technically buzzed, but still got some years left. Let's see. And then we ain't got to worry about the other 2, Klay and Steph. You know what they do.
Either draft a top prospect to join their ranks or ship off that pick for a potential superstar player like Giannis, as we said earlier. Either way, the Warriors will be building a super team once again. If they keep the prospect, they will be building for the immediate future, which is very unlikely. If they happen to trade the pick away for a current superstar such as Giannis, they will be right in the mix as title favorites once again. Their best players in Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are only getting older by the years, and their intention should be to win now, not later. There have been rumblings earlier this season about Giannis Antetokounmpo and how he fits in the Golden State Warriors system, as we said earlier. Truly, he's a perfect fit because he has the size to defend multiple positions and a versatile offensive game to complement Steph and Klay. Did we forget to mention?
And the thing about Giannis is he can run 3, 4, or 5. To be honest, so like either way it go, if they don't, and Draymond Green, I believe he can guard the 3, 4, and 5. So either way it go, they got 2 players that can play whatever position and put that into whatever they want to draft for the pick. Draft in the draft. So I believe they're gonna be straight though, no cap though.
He's the best player in the NBA right now and is a 2-time MVP. The goal he'd ring next season. Giannis is the greatest physical specimen in the game right now and affects the game both offensively and defensively. He is way too valuable to not be winning titles, and the Warriors have the best chance to get him. The Bucks have a great team built around him, but...
And that's exactly what I said. He wants to win a championship, bro. So he's gonna do what it takes to win a championship, no matter what people think, bro. And right now the way it's looking is the Warriors is his best bet to win the championship, bro. So like I said, that's what I think. That's what I think is gonna happen.
They lack some real talent similar to the level of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Giannis will be the lockdown defender for the Warriors, an imposing inside force, and the player that runs the break or finishes on the break as well. Giannis would be the final piece of a big 3 that would give the Warriors at least 2 NBA championships. They would be the most unstoppable team in NBA history. Hence the Bucks not doing well in the NBA playoffs. Giannis is simply way too valuable to not be playing in the NBA Finals, especially in today's NBA where a player his size can dominate every position. The Bucks have been trying to do whatever they can to keep Giannis happy on the team and to keep the franchise competitive. They have signed his brother to join the team even though he hardly plays, and also surrounded him with as much talent as possible. However, the Bucks do not have as much talent as some of the other teams in the league, such as the Lakers and even the Warriors. If Giannis makes it clear he wants out, the Bucks need to find the best trade package to keep them competitive now and in the future. Andrew Wiggins has not had the career many thought he would, although he is only 25 years old and had a strong season. He is averaging 21.8 PPG and 5.1 RPG this year on 45.7% shooting, and his potential is clear to see. Wiggins can be a building block for the Bucks alongside the extremely valuable second pick in the draft. These two players mean an excellent rebuild without their star, while Draymond Green could be a culture-building player who can even be traded later on. Eric Paschall also had a surprisingly good year while playing the forward position. Milwaukee might value him as a role player or someone who can reach a higher level if given enough playing time. He's 23 years old, so playing time will only do him good at this stage in his career. Overall, the Warriors should cash in on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It might be tempting to use the pick to draft LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards, but they should throw everything on the table to pair Giannis Antetokounmpo with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson to win some more NBA titles.
Exactly, bro.
The Bucks are a smart enough franchise to know when their best player is unhappy or frustrated, so acquiring the likes of LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards is the way to go. The Greek Freak.
Alright, man, that's the end of that video. Go ahead, leave a like if you're new. God, why do I always say that? Leave a like, man, if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. More reaction will be coming soon. Maybe gaming videos, don't really know. But let me know if y'all think who y'all think Giannis is gonna go to. I honestly think he has a good chance of going to the Warriors. People think he might be going to Miami. Like, let me know in the comment section who y'all think he gonna go to, man. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.